What up, YouTube? It's your man, Vinny Chase. Welcome back to the channel. And today is the first official day of our group trip. Now, if the last 2 days was any indication on how the rest of this trip is going to go, I'm very excited. So let's go ahead and get on the way.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Vincent Chase. Brand name recognition.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
So it turns out we've actually got a little bit of time to kill before I can check into the new hotel. So it's probably like 10:30 now. I got to check in at 1 o'clock. So she's going to have some breakfast with me, and then she's going to take me to a beach in a part of town called Zona Moderna, the modern zone, okay? The beach is called Boca Grande, which is Big Mouth Beach, all right? So let's go ahead and see what that looked like. Okay, yeah, this is nice. I can roll with this. It's a nice little vibe down here. So we're probably just going to cool out, have a little bit of lunch, you know, maybe a couple of tequila shots here and there. I'm probably going to hit one of these cigars that I have left over that I got from my man the other day. And yeah, we're just going to vibe out until it's time to check into the new hotel.
Ya no lo suelto.
The new hotel is called the Amaria Real Hotel, and it's in a part of town called Getsemani. Now, Getsemani is like the little hipster part of town. They got like these little restaurants in there and little graffiti alleys and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of tight knit and it's real like artsy or whatever, you know? So we wrapped up at the beach and I've headed over to the new hotel. And let me tell you, on first glance, it's already killing the hotel that we started off with on the Greece trip. So I can appreciate that. Let's mark that down. I forgot to get a good shot of the room before we kind of like threw our stuff around, but look at the size of the room compared to the size of the room in the first days of our Greece trip. I mean, no comparison, right? So we've got like a group dinner or whatever here in a little while, and we've got a little more time to kill. My girl's gone home, and I'm going to take a walk with some of the group members that are here on over to the mall. They want to pull out cash, and we want to try to get some SIM cards for the cell phone. So we get back to the hotel, we have a little powwow, we meet the group leader or whatever and everybody else in our group, and we're going to go out for our first drink as like a crew. You know what I mean? We're headed to some rooftop restaurant. I can't really remember the name of it. So as we're walking over to the rooftop, I noticed that we're coming up on the walled city in the clock tower, which means it's not really that far from where the new hotel is. Let's go ahead and take a mental note for that. But as we get up to the rooftop, they've got us a nice little table up there. It's a cozy little place. And we just have some welcome drinks and chop it up and kind of get to know each other a little bit better.
My last trip leader gave us a toast.
Holy crap. Chicos, bienvenidos. Bienvenidos a Colombia. Espero que tenemos un buen viaje. Arriba, abajo, al centro y adentro.
Okay.
After we finish up our drinks, we kind of wrap it up and head on over to the restaurant to have a, welcome dinner, And the restaurant, I don't really remember the name of it, but it is a nice place, man. As we're walking in here, they walked us past some live music and, they set us down at this nice little table in the back there and they get me some tequila shots going. We got some cheers happening up. They got some entertainers dancing around in the background, you know what I mean? Now, the food that came out that I ordered is supposed to be like a steak. At least that's what I thought I was ordering. And while it looks like it could be a steak, it's not the texture of a steak. I don't know. It was kind of strange. And like they put like this dark gravy on it. It was weird. And then like the line of strawberries, like the flavor was just, I don't know. It was different. So we had some dinner. We shared some desserts. And then we head on over to a different place to finish out with some cocktails, up on the rooftop or whatever, right? Being that it was the first travel day, everybody else just kind of went on home and went to bed. But me and the other guy on the trip, we felt this was a good time to just kind of stay out and see what the nightlife had to offer us. Now, I don't have much footage of this part of the night because I didn't want to, draw a lot of attention to myself and get robbed or, get my shit snatched. But we went into a place called Club Space, and Club Space was packed wall to wall with beautiful, I mean, drop dead beautiful women. Okay. They were also mostly call girls, like 99% of them, I'm going to say, were call girls. Okay. So that kind of had me a little bit nervous, not going to lie, because I don't want to get my shit scopomined, or, I don't want to get date raped and, none of that weird shit. But after a little while, we did kind of filter out, a couple little tasties that we wanted to, spend some more time with. You know what I mean? So finally, we catch us a cab, right? And as we're on the way to the hotel, my phone starts blowing up crazy. I mean, like, my phone is going nuts. And it's the girl from the other night, like, that I first met the first 2 nights I was here. And she is not happy. Okay, somehow or another, she knows that I'm in the taxi cab with this other girl. She's not very happy about it. Okay, because at this point, she hasn't asked me for no money, even though I know somewhere along the line, like, that's probably part of the program. But she's not happy about me having this other girl, and that's part of her gripe in the message, right? Like, that she hasn't asked me for no money, but she thinks I'm getting ready to pay this other girl for whatever it is that we're about to do, right? So she is highly upset. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? She's been safe. She done kind of showed me around the town. You know what? Let me holler at my man, and I'm gonna see if he just want to take the girl that I have here along with him and his girl, and just kind of take both of them back to the hotel room. You know what I mean? Like, they got security at the hotel. They're gonna check in or whatever, and he should be okay, right? And I hop a cab back into the city to go get my girl, right? As I meet up with her, she's not happy. She's upset with me, whatever. But we work it out, and we're in the taxi cab, and we're on the way back to the hotel. Now, halfway through the cab ride back, she just kind of nudges me on the leg, hits me on the leg, and she says, "Hey, give me the money, like, for the taxi ride." So I'm like, all right, so I give her the money for the taxi ride. And when we get up to the hotel, like, she asked me to get out on my side first. Now, my side goes out into the street. She's sitting on the side where the curb is. But I get out on my side, and then she's coming to get out on my side too. And she hands the guy the money, right? And she gets out. Now, by the time we get out to the other side of the street, he's getting out of the car because he's not happy with the amount of money that she gave him, right? So apparently, he was trying to run a taxi cab scam on me, and she didn't let him run the taxi cab scam on me. So he wasn't really happy about that. So he started calling her all kinds of names and, like, prostitute and all this kind of shit. She did not take kindly to that at all. She flipped a fucking wig, dude. I mean, she blew a gasket. All that Colombiana shit, yeah, that was live and direct, boy. Like, whoa. Okay, like, this hotel security and the guy sitting all at the front desk all came rushing outside to kind of, like, separate them from being all up in each other's face. And I'm just kind of sitting there watching this whole thing because I don't know any of these people. I don't have a dog in this fight for real. I'm not getting involved in that because somebody getting stabbed, it ain't gonna be me. You heard me? So, after a while, they work it out or whatever, and they send him on his way, and they allow her to come inside with me. Like, they ask me if I'm okay, and they, ask me if I want her to come in. And I'm like, yeah, she's cool. That's how the night ended for us, and it was really intense. So I'm gonna go ahead and sleep this off, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.